Well, I thought in the beginning they hit some shots, and we had to kind of close out a little bit harder on their shooters. I think once we did that, we started to make the adjustment, make things harder for them. Once they missed shots, we were able to get out in transition and get some easy baskets. Offense, is going to come and go. Defense, we'll be able to translate that into offensive production. When we don't turn it over, we can get more shots. We can get quality shots. Obviously, Trey can shoot the three, and Willie, and those guys, and it gives us other possessions. So taking care of the ball is paramount for us.
I mean, it's obviously never just on me. I mean, we go through warm-ups. You know, we're out there for a while, and it's like, okay, I'm feeling it. Let's get in the groove. You know, it's almost game time. But then again, it goes all to my teammates. You know, it's not just an individual effort. You know, they found me. I had the high hand in the first half. They found me. Kept giving it to me till the half ended. So I was close to my teammates.
All right, well, I guess for me, it kind of started at the beginning of the week. I had a very wise man come and sit down and talk to me. Just told me, man, you know, the basketball game is easy, simple game, man. You got to just, you know, you can't control what you control. You can't control the ball going in, but you can control your effort. So that's what I try to do, change mindsets and just help me just get going, you know, just not having that pressure on me. And just with this team, like I said, compared to all the teams that we had in the past, like what you talked about earlier, we're so unselfish and we're so giving. So just when that energy spreads, it's you know, it spreads quick and it's contagious. So, you know, I just feed off those guys. And, you know what I mean, for me, it's all about work. If I'm doing the same thing every day with my work ethic, I'm content with whatever result happened, you know what I mean, good or bad. So, I mean, like I said, my history, what I had here at FIU is just staying consistent and staying, you know, through the good and the bad, just working hard and, you know, feeding off the energy of the guys.
You know, he's a young man who was highly touted coming out of high school and all that stuff. And the reason I liked him is because of his effort and his energy. He's a guy who I felt like could bring that and it become contagious. And now that he's healthy, now that he's on the floor, I watched him in the first few games that we played. I watched him in the tournament, and he was pressing. So I told him, just go out there and play hard. Don't worry about putting the ball in the basket because you're going to be able to do that if you play hard. And tonight he played hard. And as long as he does that, he's going to continue to help us. He's going to continue to get better. And that's all we want.
Well, each year is a different core. Obviously, when I first came in, I had guys like Adrian. Last year I had guys like Mike Hess that kind of just showed me the way how to really work hard. And so this year is just every day, that's our core guys. We work out with Coach G, and we see each other every day. So we want the best for each other. So to get the best out of each other, it starts in practice with just being physical and making each other work. And I think that translates to the game. So, you know, it's a special group of guys. Like I said, when we break off as a team in practice, I'm always with those guys. And we just try to build a chemistry together that we got each other's back and we just want the best for each other. And that's what translates to the game. I just think my asset is just, you know, effort and energy. That's it. You know, just if I can, you know, give it my all every single game, never leave nothing on the table, then I think that's what helped me contribute to the team. Like I said, I can't control putting the ball in the basket every day, but I can control what I do, you know, effort-wise on defense and offense end. And then, like I said, again, another wise person told me that, you know, the game rewards hard work, it rewards toughness. So I just try to do that every day and then let it come. And so that's my contribution to the team.
I think I get a little overzealous at times, but at the end of the day, it's on the defensive end because we are a defensive team, and that's what we run on. So I think our defense would translate to offense, and that will in turn get us buckets.
Just growth. Just growth. You know, from the beginning, we've been trying to get everybody together and get them to understand what it takes in order for us to win, to give a consistent effort. And I think they're starting to understand it. And obviously, when you have success, you can coach a little more. You know, they listen to you a little bit more when you have some success. So hopefully this will carry over into practice. Just trying to keep the game simple. You know, get everybody involved because if multiple guys are touching, it's going to make it more difficult for the defense. You know, if you have one guy who everybody could lock in on, it's kind of predictable. But now we have guys who can make shots from the left side, from the right side, and as long as we're unselfish, you know, we can continue to grow and be a good basketball team. It feels good. You know, obviously when you're coaching and you might lose a couple, you want to preach and talk about consistency. And once you're rewarded with a couple wins, now the things that you preach mean a little bit more, that the guys can see that there's a result from the fruits of their labor. So now we've got a couple. We'll go back to practice. We'll take the day off tomorrow, come back to practice Tuesday, and get right back at it. You know, I thought they had a great day of practice yesterday in preparing for this day. So as long as they understand that that's where it starts, then we'll be fine.